All right, let's talk about it. The most dangerous thing you will do during the next week for 97% of the people in America is drive your car or be a passenger in somebody's car. So, please don't drive like an idiot or an asshole. I am an amazing driver. And one of the reasons I am an amazing driver is because I assume that everyone on the road is drunk, on drugs, angry, suicidal, or crazy. And so I keep that in mind as I drive. And I haven't been in a wreck in a long, long time. And I don't ever think I've ever caused a wreck in my life that I can remember. And so I left my house today. I went 13 miles there, 13 miles back to run an errand. First parking lot I pulled into, I almost got hit twice by two people who ran the four-way stop sign. The first person was like, okay, yeah, I'm going. And then I was like, started to go, and the second person behind them went after. Like, oh, hey, the first person made it safely, but I can too. You know? And yeah, I get it. People are going to be like, Christmas is over commercialized. It's from Saturnalia. Christmas is evil. Yeah. I get it, dude. You can find evil in almost anything if you're looking for it. And so I love Christmas because Christmas Eve and sometime during Christmas Day is a man who has empathy, which means you can feel what other people feel. Those are pretty much the only 2 days of the year guaranteed that I get to just naturally feel good because everybody feels pretty good. So yeah, I love Christmas, but I also get the Krampus, Cthulhu hell of escalating up into buying gifts and shit for Christmas to where people go crazy and get stressed out. And so this year, I'm spending Christmas in my apartment at home. And I'll be working. And that don't make me that sad because I don't have to do all the shit I gotta do that you normally have to do if you have to go spend Christmas with your family, you know? So, I just want to remind people, yep, I would drive safe. Just remember. Because if they were going to make people take an IQ test, I would put like a GoPro in their car and get a week's worth of their driving. Because people in nicer cars actually drive a little worse than people in shittier cars. Although that's debatable. I mean, if your car's really shitty, sometimes, you know, they're not great drivers either for some reason. And if you ever noticed, like when someone, like, let's say, pulls out, too soon and you almost hit them because you were going 45 and they were just pulling out into the road, and you look, and right on the side where you missed them, they have a giant dent. Like they've done this multiple times and didn't learn their lesson. And I gotta say, I think people who don't understand physics or probabilities probably don't have as long of a lifespan as the people who do. So, I don't know. You know, my stepdad, who passed away this year, was an amazing man. You know, he was pretty much one of the people that was like, if you're going to do it right. And so he was always, if he did something, he was really like as excellent at it as you could be. And so that's one of the ways I learned that if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right. So yeah, like in the Matrix, they say the highway is suicide. Yeah, in terms, you know, the highway, the driving will be one of the most dangerous things you'll do. And so I spent all year talking about weather and shit. And, you know, compared to auto deaths, way more people die in auto deaths. I think it's like 60,000 people a year. I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of kids die in those cars. So I think, I don't know, in mass shootings this year, we had 1,500 people die. Or that was over the last 6 years. And over the last 6 years, it's like we've had 600,000 people die or 400,000 in car wrecks. And so there's no big media push to tell people to drive better, you know? And one of the things that kills a lot of people in Texas is if it ever ices here, look, I'll be honest. I assess things even if you hate my guts and have been stabbing me in the butt for a year with a fork, I will assess your talents properly. And I love talent, Texas, but we ain't perfect. No state is. And we're bad at driving in the rain. And so we are super horrible at driving on ice. And so, I don't know. I never recommend driving on ice, especially in the South. Let's see. What final driving point do I want to make? Yeah, cute story. I don't know, like 2.5, 3 years ago. Maybe 4. Yeah, 3. I had a girlfriend. We lived together. She had 2 really cool kids. She was divorced. And so, I don't know. You got to pick the kids up, drop them off, take them places. And so their dad had a reputation of being an amazing driver. I remember one of the first few times I was with the mom and the daughter, and they were being really smart, funny, and cute. As they were talking, I got distracted and just backing out of a driveway, like 4 miles an hour. I bumped into a bumper of a truck. I didn't do any damage, but technically I hit it. And so I was like, no! That means I lost points. And technically, as far as I know, the dad was the better driver because I lost points. So, I try to be perfect when driving. Yeah. Although, at 3 a.m, when nobody's on the highway, I may or may not have hit the 100-mile mark over 33, 34, 35, 36, or 7 times in the last year or 2. It just feels good. I mean, theoretically, right? What idiot would self-incriminate themselves? So I'm probably just saying it to sound cool, ladies. I don't know, but sometimes even when you hit 100, you're like, crap, this is still not as cool as a jetpack or a spaceship. Anyway, I just wanted to leave this message with you. Hopefully, at least did it in a mildly funny way. And another pet peeve. In the highway or any road where they have the concrete wall where there's no shoulder on the left and the right. I don't know. When they first started doing that used to freak me out. I mean, it doesn't bother me anymore. I'm just not a big fan of the process because it accumulates water a lot. And if your car dies, you got nowhere to go. And so it can cause major traffic jams, bottlenecking. Anyway, so I just want to say I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Merry Christmas Eve. And please drive safe and be considerate. Oh, yeah, one last thing. And like all these people, because I'm Planetary Defense Commander, Star-Lord, Dude Thor 7. One of the great things about my job is I'm never in a hurry to get anywhere. And I'm like, all right, buddy, you saved maybe 30 seconds on your trip. What were you going to do with that time that was so damn important? Are you out there? Are you saving lives? Are you putting people in danger to save lives? No, you're not. But the one pass I will give to people, although technically no, is the people who are racing home to get to their lover or sweetheart. And they just can't calm down fast enough because all they want to do is wrap their arms around their woman or man and give them a good kiss and snuggling, possibly get in their socks. So I guess I can understand that, but still, if you put yourself or your vehicle in danger, that doesn't help out your loved one, does it? And getting in a car wreck will ruin your day. Anyway, I love you guys. I thank you guys. You guys are incredible. You guys are awesome. And one of the tenets of Fight Club, Asteroid Fight Club, is, we're smart. We are intelligent. We assess risk, and then we make our choice. So this includes driving and drinking. Everyone's like, you should never drink and drive. Well, yeah, I get that. But I don't know, when I lived in Austin, I worked on 6th Street as a doorman. And there are like 100 bars up and down 6th Street. So every night, you'd see I would guess 85% of the people on 6th Street were over the legal limit. It's literally when the bars go out, cops could just pull over everybody if they wanted to, or set up a checkpoint, and shit tons of people are going to jail. So yeah, all I'm saying is I live in a realistic world where people realistically have some drinks and then drive. It happens all the time, especially over the holidays. And so if you are going to do that, because a lot of people are, you have to be smart. If if you've had a single drop of alcohol, if you get behind the wheel, there is nothing else in the universe other than you driving safe and you driving like it doesn't look like you're drunk. Okay? Because I guarantee you, even in drunk sober, if you think with that mentality of the only job I have in life right now is to not get in a wreck, not hurt myself or any other people, you usually drive amazing. That's one of the great things about being broke is I always drive like, holy crap, I do not want to get in a wreck ever for any reason. I have liability, insurance, which is a scam. Oh shit, I thought I had one more point. You know, driving's a big part of our life. All right, so that's it. And the one thing I was gonna say was, you know, to all the people who are just in such a freaking hurry out there, it's a madhouse, man, insane. So you people should smoke some weed. People are like, well, you know, that sounds dangerous. I don't know, because you know, if you've done it several times, so it's not like your first time, then all it really kind of does is make you paranoid. And so if you're paranoid on the road that your car's going to die, you're going to get in a wreck, or somebody's going to come nail your car, or aliens are going to come down and shoot you, you're going to be more aware of your surroundings. And that's why I think I've heard stories of people who smoke pot and drive all over the place and then drive really well. And that would probably be why, you know. Although granted, if you're like 21 and you've never smoked a joint before, I sure wouldn't smoke a joint and then get behind a wheel. But I know if you've been doing it for 10 years, you could probably handle it. But like I said, I'm addressing Asteroid Fight Club astonishers, people who are above average, who are super badass with sense of humor and live in a real world. All right, 12 minutes about cars and driving. Anybody make it this far? If you did, in the information box or in the comments section, please tell me what you want Santa Claus to bring you this year. I used to, almost every year for my birthday and Christmas, I would pray and wish for an amazing woman who was beautiful, smart, funny, super sexy, loyal, and play good defense. And this year all I'm asking for is a hug. And that seems like a tall order. Okay. So if you made this far, leave in the comment box, and I will be surprised and be like, holy crap. And you guys stay cool and do your best to treat everyone around you as well as you can, because it's been a rough year. And I'm proud of every single person who has survived. We only got about 8 more days to go, and then we live through one of the craziest years in world history. I love you.